The coolest thing you can be is unreachable. If you look closely at the hands of the most terminally online generation in history, Generation Z, you will notice something strange appearing. You won't see the latest iPhone Pro Max. You won't see an Apple Watch tracking their biometrics. You'll see a Nokia flip phone from 2005. You'll see a grainy digital camera that isn't connected to the cloud. You'll see paper journals. We are witnessing a massive cultural vibration, a vibe shift so subtle that the algorithms haven't fully processed it yet. After 2 decades of sprinting toward hyperconnectivity, toward the goal of broadcasting every meal, every thought, and every outfit to a global audience, the pendulum is swinging back. The digital natives are becoming digital ghosts. For the last 20 years, we were sold a very specific promise. Visibility is currency. If you aren't seen, you don't exist. If you don't post it, it didn't happen. We built our entire self-worth on the idea of the personal brand. But Gen Z, the first generation to be subjected to this experiment from birth, has crunched the data, and they have come to a different conclusion. They have realized that being perceived isn't a privilege, it's a prison. This isn't just a trend, it isn't just digital detoxing for a weekend, it is a deep philosophical revolt against the modern Panopticon. It is the realization that in a world where everyone is shouting, the only true power move is silence. Why is the generation that built TikTok now deleting it? Why is gatekeeping becoming a virtue? And why is anonymity becoming the ultimate status symbol? To understand this, we have to look past the trends and into the psychology of surveillance, the philosophy of the gaze, and the death of the internet.
The prison of visibility. In the 18th century, the philosopher Jeremy Bentham designed the perfect prison. He called it the Panopticon. The design was simple, a circular prison with a watchtower in the center. The guard in the tower could see into every cell, but the prisoners could not see the guard. Because the prisoners never knew when they were being watched, they had to assume they were always being watched. They policed themselves. They became their own guards. Social media is the digital panopticon. Gen Z has lived their entire lives in the cell. Their baby photos were posted without their consent. Their awkward middle school phases are archived on servers in Utah. Their mistakes are searchable. The French philosopher Michel Foucault argues that this constant visibility creates a docile body. When you know you are being watched, you stop acting naturally. You start performing. You edit your behavior to fit the expectations of the invisible observer. Psychologists call this audience capture. Eventually, the mask eats the face. You stop knowing what you like and only know what the audience likes. You don't dress for yourself, you dress for the algorithm. You don't decorate your room for comfort, you decorate it for the background of a video. Gen Z is exhausted by the performance. They are tired of the imaginary audience, the psychological state of feeling constantly scrutinized. Leaving social media isn't about being a Luddite, it's a prison break. It is an attempt to reclaim the right to make a mistake without it being documented forever. It is the desire to be ugly in peace.
But it's not just about being watched. It's about who is watching. Sociologists have a term for what happens on platforms like Instagram and Twitter. context collapse. In the real world, you are different people in different rooms. You are one person with your grandmother, another person with your boss, and another person with your best friends. These distinct versions of you are necessary. They allow you to function. Social media flattens these rooms into one single feed. When you post a story, it is seen by your ex, your future employer, your grandma, and a stranger in Brazil. To survive this, you have to create a lowest common denominator version of yourself. A sanitized, corporate-safe, family-friendly, mass-appeal brand. You flatten your soul into a JPEG. Jean-Paul Sartre, the existentialist, famously said, "Hell is other people." He didn't mean people are annoying. He meant that when another person looks at you, they turn you into an object. They define you. They freeze you in their gaze. On social media, you are being objectified by millions of eyes at once. You are frozen in a million different misunderstandings. Gen Z's response: the Finsta, the fake Instagram, the group chat, and finally, the total exit. They are retreating from the public square back into the private room. They are realizing that intimacy requires privacy. You cannot truly connect with someone if you are performing for everyone.
There is another, darker reason for the exodus. The internet just isn't real anymore. This is the dead internet theory. The idea that a huge percentage of online activity is now bots talking to bots, algorithms, gaming algorithms, and AI generating content for other AI to consume. The aesthetic of the internet has become the hyper-real. The French philosopher Jean Baudrillard described hyperreality as a state where the simulation becomes more real than reality. The map covers the territory. Look at Instagram Face. Through filters and surgery, influencers have begun to look like edited photos in real life. The simulation leaked into biology. Look at the TikTok voice, a standardized cadence of speaking that everyone adopts to retain attention. Gen Z detects this uncanniness. They sense that the digital world has become a sterile shopping mall. It feels plastic. It feels like a casino where the house always wins. This is why low quality is the new cool. This is why grainy, blurry flash photography from a 2008 digital camera is trending. It's a desperate craving for texture. They want proof that reality still exists. They want photos that look like memories, not advertisements. They want the imperfection, because imperfection is the only thing AI can't replicate perfectly yet. And so, we arrive at the new luxury. For the millennials, the status symbol was influence. How many followers do you have? How loud can you shout? For Gen Z, the status symbol is mystery. If you are truly cool, you don't need to prove it to strangers. If you are truly rich, you don't need to post the logo. If you are truly having a good time, you are too busy living it to record it. This is the return of gatekeeping. For years, gatekeeping, hiding the source of your clothes, music, or cool spots, was considered rude. Don't gatekeep was the cry of the internet. But now, gatekeeping is an act of preservation. It is saying, this thing is special to me, so I will not feed it to the algorithm. I will keep it sacred. Anonymity is the ultimate luxury. In an economy where everyone is selling their privacy for likes, keeping your privacy feels like owning a rare diamond. To be offline is to signal that you have a life that is rich enough
to sustain you without external validation. It signals that you are not a worker in the data mines of Zuckerberg or Musk. You are a free agent.
The kids aren't just bored of social media. They are traumatized by it, and they are healing. They are realizing that life is not meant to be consumed. It is meant to be experienced. They are realizing that a memory you didn't record is actually worth more because it belongs only to you. We are moving from the era of broadcast to the era of whisper. So, if you text your younger cousin and they take 3 hours to reply, don't be annoyed, be impressed. They aren't ignoring you, they are doing something revolutionary. They are looking at the world with their own eyes instead of through a screen. The revolution will not be televised. In fact, it won't be posted at all.
If you watch the video till end, tell us what are your thoughts, and please consider subscribing, as I take subscribers as donation for making video. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Peace.